Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Oh, yeah. Our guests today, including Ross Tucker, standing by, sponsored by Basant Motors. It is no tax November at Basant Motors. Purchase a vehicle from Basant, and they will pay the GST for you. For more information, go to BasantMotors.com. As I just mentioned, standing by from the Ross Tucker Football Podcast and Westwood One, Ross Tucker. Sir, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, fellas. How about yourself?
Very, very well, and thanks for doing this. I saw you tweet out something to this effect. But how much fun did you have watching, I'll call them underdogs, like Mike White and Cooper Rush get pressed into action and do really, really well?
Yeah, so I talked about this as well, Donnie, on the Ross Tucker podcast. I live for stuff like this. I mean, Mike White went to Western Kentucky. Cooper Rush went to Central Michigan. They've been bouncing around just trying to hang on rosters, both of them, for 3 or 4 years now. They each finally got a chance to start a game, and I'm thrilled for them. I remember what it was like when I started my first game, and it's really something nobody can ever take away from you, right? Like, you're starting an NFL game. That is hard to do. And so anytime that happens to a guy at any position, but certainly at quarterback, I root for them. I want them to make the most of the opportunity. You have to think about the amount of people, the amount of hours, years in the making for that opportunity. You know, their youth coach, their high school coach, their college coaches, all the time they put in, and they finally got a chance at the highest level to show what they can do, and they both showed that they can do it. And I look, I'm not saying they're great, but I'm saying they showed that they can handle it, and hopefully they just bought themselves a few more years of pro football at least.
Yeah, nobody can take those moments away from him. Cooper Rush on Sunday Night Football. Hey, Ross, I'll put you on the spot. We just learned about this, but Von Miller from the Broncos to the Rams, your reaction?
Not surprised. You know, the Rams are going about roster building a different way. They don't really care very much about draft picks. Mm-hmm. They have discovered that draft picks are about a 50-50 proposition, and they'd rather use that currency, those picks, to get proven commodities, proven players. Everybody thinks it's crazy. Everybody says you got to stockpile picks, and that's the way you do it. You build through the draft. Well, the Rams are kind of zigging while everybody else is zagging. I love it. I think it's fascinating. The trade, you know, for Matthew Stafford. Now we've got the trade for Von Miller. They realize they've got a really good team this year, and they want to go all in. They want to win the Super Bowl in their home stadium this year.
Okay, let's talk about Derrick Henry, Ross. He is so fun to watch every single week, and now we're hearing it could be a season-ending foot injury. Not good.
No, it's not, and it's a major bummer. I will say this, guys. I am amazed that he hasn't gotten injured earlier. You go back to high school or Alabama, since he's been in the NFL, this guy's 250 pounds, and he has taken so many hits. He has taken so much punishment. Now, he gives out a lot of it, but still, those things take their toll. I think it's amazing that he lasted this long without any type of major injury. I thought at one point, I was thinking maybe this guy is just different. Maybe this guy is just indestructible, but none of us are. You know, no matter how big, strong, whatever you are, you're still going to break down just like vehicles from Basant Motors. Although Basant Motors vehicles never break down, ever. That's the only place I've ever been to where the cars never break down. But my point is with Derrick Henry, your body breaks down. Everybody does at some point. Felt like this was inevitable.
Ross, I got hurt yesterday cleaning the garage. I know you're not surprised, but anyway, I got a bump on my forehead.
What?
Anyway.
Whoa.
What?
Rick, where did you get hurt?
In the garage. I was cleaning the garage yesterday. It was a sunny day, so I took advantage.
You're pulling my leg now, right?
I'm serious. I turned around. There was something there. I didn't see it, and boom.
Donnie.
Yes.
How do you pronounce the word where you park your car?
Garage.
Okay.
Garage.
Why?
Garage.
Why is Rick saying garage?
That's
Is
what
this
it
like
is.
a bit, Rick? Is this a bit? Like, are you trying
No,
to go
it's
viral?
not.
What are you doing here?
Hey, I'm telling you, we're talking about injuries. I got hurt in the garage yesterday.
I think he's worried about the pronunciation thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's a true
Rick,
story.
First of all,
Yeah.
I mean, you just said the same thing 5 times. I don't care that you got injured. I care where you got injured.
Thanks a lot.
It's not a garage. It's a garage. And I had to check with Donnie to make sure that I wasn't losing my mind and that it was like a British Columbian pronunciation thing. But Donnie says it right.
You're the first
why did you
guy.
do this to yourself, Rick?
You're the first guy to bust my balls about that. I mean, no one
Seriously?
else is. Yes.
Donnie, are there other people in British Columbia that say garage?
Garage.
Yeah, there probably is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Garage.
Garage.
Like, hey,
Garage.
Raj.
Garage.
Not Raj.
Anyways, thanks for being worried about the bump on my forehead. Anyways.
I can't even see it. It's usually there.
No, it's small, but it hurt. I all night long I was, massaging it. Anyways.
Hey, listen, I'm okay with it as long as that's the excuse for you saying garage instead of garage.
Okay, listen. Seahawks, nobody's surprised. They beat the Jaguars, let's be honest. They better get going here because they got the bye week, and guess who's up after the bye week, Ross? 7-1 Green Bay, 7-1 Cardinals. Russell Wilson could be back, but is a game like that over the Jaguars exactly what they need to build that confidence because they got a couple of big ones coming up?
Well, first of all, in terms of nobody being surprised, I was surprised on the Even Money Betting podcast.
Wow.
I told people to take the Jaguars and the 3.5 points. So maybe I should bang my head in the garage because that was a pretty dumb pick by me.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know why they waited this long to let Geno Smith throw the ball to their 2 best players. Right. I would love to be in the meetings for the Seahawks sometimes. Hey, we got 2 really good receivers. What do you guys think? I think we should just smash Alex Collins in the line of scrimmage for no yards. Brilliant. Let's do it. Like, finally they go ahead and throw the ball to their 2 best receivers. Thank you, Pete Carroll. Thank you, Shane Waldron. Thank you, Seahawks. It's their only chance to beat the Packers and these other teams that they're probably not going to beat anyway.
Ross, why does Tom Brady have trouble with the New Orleans Saints? 7 picks in the last couple of years.
It's a great question. They obviously have a couple of different reasons. Number one, they have a good defense. I mean, they've got a really good safety in P.J. Williams. They've got good corners, including, of course, Marshawn Lattimore, who totally destroys Mike Evans every time they play. So that part of it really helps. Then you've got a pretty good pass rush, and I think Dennis Allen kind of has Brady's number. I mean, look, Brady's the reason why they lost that game. 2 picks, the fumble. It's very rare that you can say that, but it's true. So let's call a spade a spade.
Ross, thanks for this. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, see you guys. Be better, Rick.
I got to look after the bump on his head. Thanks, Ross. Next Monday.
See you, dudes.
You bet.